became their noose, tightening with every reckless action, every scheme they thought would break you. They believed they were clever enough to outmaneuver justice, but
hello, everyone.
to cheat.
Intuitive Anthony.
Balance, laughed at the unseen forces that govern this world, and acted as if they could uproot what God himself planted. But their arrogance wasn't just an insult to you. It was an insult to the one who chose you.
No, girls. I'm getting ready to go live.
They weren't just crossing the line. They were waging a war against something far bigger than they could ever comprehend.
Move.
One devil. You cannot win battles against God. They thought they could dance in the dark forever, but now the light has caught up to them. Their lies are crumbling, their masks are slipping, and the cracks in their carefully built illusions are growing wider with every passing moment. They
What's going on, everybody? This is Intuitive Anthony. First, I want to thank Alonzo, Izzy, and Llewellyn for the contributions to the channel. Guys, tomorrow is the last night I have at this room. So I'm hoping that I get some donations tonight so I can put some money on the room, guys. That's my overall mission here. Yes, guys, because I'm hoping that I get some contributions so I can pay on the room tomorrow, because this room is $50 a night. And once again, last week, Alonzo, Izzy, and Llewellyn, thank you for the contributions to the channel, guys. That way I don't have to go to a shelter, and the dogs don't get put down in an animal shelter. So if you can contribute, guys, I really wish you would. Cash App and PayPal are the best ways to contribute to the channel. Cash App is $ Anthony Young, capital A, capital Y, 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We also have the supers available. And down below in the description, guys, we also have the GoFundMe for the cancer treatments that I'm doing, if you want to donate that way, guys. But tomorrow seems to be the last night I'm going to have in this room, unless I come up with some donations to pay on the room, guys. What's going on, RJ Wilder? What's going on, Kimberly, Elijah? Appreciate y'all being here. We're going to be talking about how they feed off of you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with other people who may need this content, guys. We out here saving souls, and this is kind of important. So if you know somebody who could use this information, guys, be sure to share it with them. Because we are a community, and we don't want to see none of our brothers or sisters pass away because of influence by narcissists and evil, wicked people who want to see nothing but calamity and destruction come to anybody because they have forsaken their own gift of life by God, and they misery loves company. So we want to make sure that we letting people know about this content so that they can kind of protect themselves and help themselves to get away from bad people who want nothing but to harm them. All right, guys. If you can, hit the thumbs up in the video. We about to get started, guys. We got people in here. Let's get rocking and rolling, okay? Basically, what it comes down to, guys, is they can either go heal or go to hell. That's what it comes down to. Because you notice that go to heal and go to hell are very similar. Everybody's been through something in this lifetime. So I don't want to say that one person's struggle is worse than another. But what you choose to do with that hurt and that abuse that you have went through, whether you choose to pass that on to someone else, now the victim has become the assailant. But if you take that hurt and that abuse and realize that these people who did this are basically children walking around in adult bodies, it helps you put it into perspective so that you don't in turn take that treatment and pass it on to someone else. Because that's how generational curses continue. That's how they spread. That's how they go further. That's how the ball of generational curses keeps rolling downhill. It's by taking that hurt that someone gave you and not processing it. You just passing on the same hurt that you've experienced. You know what I mean? If somebody doesn't stand up, the only way evil people get away with shit is if good people do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So these people, well, you don't know what this person did to me. There's people out here right now that have had horrible experiences with people, family members, um, relationships, things of that nature. But they choose not to pass that on. Because the same way somebody abused you, you wouldn't want to be abusing no one else. You don't want to put nobody through that, especially if you went through it. You know exactly what it is. You know it's unpleasant. And it's going to come with a whole host of problems down the road if you don't fix that now. So these people can either go heal or go to hell. It's one of the two. And narcissists want to blame everybody for what they went through. That's how they perpetuate the cycle, guys. But we as chosen ones, we've already dealt with the hurt. These people can only continue to hurt us if we keep allowing them into our lives to do it. You know the makeup of these people. You know the characters they have. You know the characteristics they have. You know that no good can come from these people. So whatever they got to tell them to save that and kick rocks, because you don't want that person around you, because all they're looking for is a moment so that they can come in and stab you in the back one more time. A leopard does not change their spots, and a snake only sheds his skin to become a bigger snake. So just because somebody acted that way in the past, if they never apologize for it, and on top of that, they can't even admit that they did something wrong, they only looking for an opportunity to try to screw you over again. So don't give them that. Just the whole part, talk about it. Thank you, RJ. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, guys, that's what it comes down to. Because we've all had our fair share of abuse that we've had to deal with these people. We've had our fair share of abuse. But what we chose to do was not pass that on to someone else. We decided that this whole bullshit, all of this abuse and putting up with all these snake-like moves and people doing shady, underhanded stuff stops with us. And that's the difference between us and them. They want to pass that on to someone else. We knew how bad it was, and we refused to let that go any further than us. That's what makes us chosen. I got that teeth in my throat from when my throat starts to hurt. But I hope you guys are doing good today. See, what it comes down to, guys, is that when your vibration is really, really low, that's when the demon can inhabit you. Because you notice what? That's why the narcissist continues to focus and keep coming in and out of your life. Because they know every time you see them, it's going to put them back in the mental space they was in when they were getting abused all those years ago. No matter how good you feel right now, when you see that narcissist pop up, all that does is remind you of what that person put you through. In turn, that makes your vibration lower. And you know how the narcissist has several different demons walking around in them at any given time: jealousy, wrath, envy, sloth. Once your vibration is low, these people periodically come in and out of your life. They're coming in and out of your life because they know every time you see them, you do not want to see their ugly ass. You do not want to see that wretched human being that they are. So what they do is they keep popping up in and out of your life because what they want to do is they want to remind you of the hurt that you felt. They always want to take you back to that place when they were abusing you. Once you feel that way, your vibration gets low. Then those demons that are inhabiting that narcissist have an opportunity to jump ship from them to invade your life and tear your life up the rest of the way. Because see, the narcissist came to start the problem. The narcissist is on assignment by Satan to start that problem in your life. Once you get old enough and you disappear, they're going to keep periodically popping back in just to see what's going on, Miss Choi, just to see if your vibration is low or to see if they can make your vibration low. So that one of them demons that are inhabiting that narcissist can use you as a little horsey and jump into you so that it can cause calamity in your life. Don't give these people that. That's why they never let go. That's why they always continuously showing up and popping up in your life. Because what they're doing is they're trying to wear you out. Even in the Bible, in the last days where we at right now, the Satan will wear out the saints. And it seems like as soon as you start feeling good about yourself, here comes this little fuck stain right here that'll cause more problems in your life. Talking about the narcissists. They show up pretending because they know you don't want to see them. They know you don't want nothing to do with them. And a lot of people was like, how could this person do this? Because they have no shame. They have no shame. They have nothing to lose. The narcissist has nothing to lose because they put their soul on the line for yours. That's why they keep showing up. Because it's only in their best interest that they keep harassing you. Because if not, the devil is going to beat that ass senseless. Because they made a deal with a demon. And the longer you stay strong in your faith and resolute in your faith, the more time they losing. Because the narcissist only has but so much time to try to get you over to Team Satan. And if it ain't worked by now, they know it's not going to. So what they're going to do is they're going to keep periodically popping up in your life. Just to put you back in that unhealed state. To get your anger so mad at them just by seeing their fucking face that you get so mad and angry that Satan can get a foothold in your life. That's why it's very, very careful to be guarded around these people. When you see them, if they come in the room one way, you can guarantee I'm leaving the other way because I don't want nothing to do with these people. I don't even want them saying hey to me. Don't say hi to me. We're not friends. We didn't grow up together. I grew up. I don't even know who you are, baby. And narcissists, by the way, bitch, you don't even know who you are. So let's not pretend like we playing catch up because we not catching up. There's nothing about you that I want to entertain. They know that for certain, but they want to hear you say it. And the best way to do it, if you have to say it in front of the people that they seem to worship. They friends and flunkies, them losers that they hang out with. Make sure that if you have to say something like that, say it in front of them. Because they don't care about God. But they do treat these people's opinion like it's godly. Because they only do all this shit just to keep up airs for other people. Just to keep up airs for other people. And they do that because they know you sick of them just like everybody else in their life. Everybody else in a narcissist's life could go a lifetime without seeing them again and be just fine. Be just fine without seeing them. So what they do is they want to upset you. They want to upset you to the point where you start remembering and ruminating over the stuff that you have been through in the past with these same people. That way, that door of your heart can be so low with low vibration that a demon can enter you and hijack your spirit. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. So immediately shut these people down. There's no hi, we ain't catching up. How you doing? That's none of your business. I don't talk to people I can't trust. It's just that simple, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Share this video with people who may need it, guys. If you can contribute to the channel, I really wish you would. I would like to put something down on this hotel room so that me and my puppies are not out on the street tomorrow. And I'm praying to God that he sends someone to help with this situation, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video. What's going on, William? I appreciate you being here. Hit the thumbs up in the video. It sends it up in the algorithm and lets people know that this video is actually worth the content, guys. So it'll be recommended to others. Don't forget to hit, if you want to contribute to the channel, down below in the description box, we have Cash App, which is $Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We also have the supers available. And down below, we have the GoFundMe for the cancer research. Because Monday, I have to go see a pain specialist so we can do something about this throat pain. And we start beginning to get ready for the chemo and radiation. That's at the end of this month. And I also get this tooth pulled at the end of this month. But right now, I'm looking at trying to get donations so that I can pay on this room so that I have a place to stay and do not have to stay in a street reach or a shelter or something like that with a feeding tube while I'm going through chemo and radiation. Okay, guys. See, being low vibrational creates a point of entry for demons. That's why you would sit there and wonder why in the hell, if they've done all of this damage to you, what is that saying? Does the room mat? I'm not understanding that question, Dawn. I'm hoping so too, Kimberly. I really am hoping so. That way I can focus on the cancer. Because she said, I wish I could help, but I don't have it. I'll send you positive energy that someone will pay for your room for the whole month. I appreciate that, Kimberly. Because you know what? As long as we all petition in God, I hope God will make a way. Hopefully the Lord will make a way. But what it is they want you at a low vibration so they can create an entry point for these demons to come in. Because when you're not around a narcissist, or when a narcissist don't bother you, you notice you feel better. You're more motivated. You're more positive. You're looking forward to what's ahead. You're focused on your work, your family, your creative projects, anything that you're doing. You're in good spirits. But as soon as you see this person, they're going to be looking at you and smiling because they're trying to trigger an emotional response. Now, mind you, these narcissists feed off of your emotions. So don't give them anything. Don't give these greedy, gluttonous people anything. Let them starve themselves out. Because if they're not feeding that demon is going to turn around and torment their asses tonight. Because these people, these narcissists, cannot even sleep. Yeah, I didn't understand that either, Miss Troy. But see, that's the thing. If these narcissists pop back up and you don't take the bait with them, you don't allow them to annoy the piss out of you. You don't allow them to lower your vibration. Whenever that event is over and you go your way and the narcissist goes theirs, that narcissist ain't going to be able to sleep at night because their demon's not going to allow them to. Just like the Bible says, like most of these people can't rest until they do wicked by somebody else. So that demon is going to torment their ass that whole night because you are the one they sold their soul for. And they know they're in trouble if they see you and you see them and you don't take the bait. That means you're starting to heal. That means that demon can't get a foothold in, which means that narcissist has to work overtime at trying to love bomb you again, getting close enough in your life so that it can cause more hardship to lower your vibration. That's why they continuously keep coming back, because they need to see if that dark magic and that spell work that they're doing is working on you. They run swiftly to wickedness. That's what they do. That's what they do. But what they're doing is they're trying to see if they can get you in a low vibrational state so that some of them entities in them can possess your body. But by you not responding to these people and not even giving them the time of day, once that evening is over, that demon ain't going to let that narcissist rest. Have you ever noticed that narcissists start to look old and worn out in the face? Their skin has this dry, ashy, unmoisturized look to them. That's because they're living their life without God. Chosen ones stay young looking because God renews us with the water and the breath of life. They don't have nothing to renew them. They're constantly feeding off of others. That's why vampires look dead. Narcissists look dead in the face. Because they're of the same kingdom. They're of the same kingdom. This is why they won't leave you alone. Because their eternal soul and the state of their soul in hell depends heavily on whether or not they can get you down there. Because they made a deal with a demon for you. Which is why you can never seem to shake them. You get rid of them and they will always pop up. And they try to bypass the fact that y'all had a falling out or the nature of y'all relationship in the past and act like y'all just old friends catching up on a good time. When they know just as well as you do that you can't stand this person and you don't give a damn if that person was on fire, you would not piss on them to put them out. But they'll keep playing that game as long as you allow it. But once you start letting everybody know that this person right here is a walking dumpster, that's the only reason, that's the only way you can scare that narcissist back. Because now, not only do you know what kind of person the narcissist is, and the narcissist knows what they did to you, now other people are a witness. Because see, the narcissist will lie. That's what they do. They lie and tell everybody that you the problem, that you did this, and that you have this issue. Once you confront them and let everybody know, well, this is what that person did, this is what that person said, this is how that person acts, and this is how they pretend to be, the narcissist's mind starts getting away from them. Because you notice this, they're manipulative. They're always tinkering with something or with other people, trying to manipulate the situation. They know they did you wrong. Thank you so much, Frenchie. I appreciate you for contributing to the channel. Once you know, they know that they treated you bad. You know they treated you bad. But see, what the thing of it is that all these other people in the street, what the narcissist did was told them that you were the problem. All they did was try to love you, but you got mental issues or you got problems, and that, you know, all they did was try to be a good, kind person and help you. Knowing that's not the case. Because see, they don't want the other people to know what demon is really behind that mask that they wear every day. Because all you got to do is keep telling your truth. You're going to piss the narcissist off. Because you know they don't want to be in control of everything. It's witchcraft. This is why they say suffer not a witch to live. But once you start telling what's going on, eventually that narcissist mask is going to slip. And it's going to slip in front of somebody that they really were trying to delude. These people that they've been lying to about you, one of them is going to see the real person behind that mask. Then these people that the narcissist has been lying to is going to start putting two to two together. Like, this person, maybe what Intuitive Anthony's saying, and maybe what so-and-so is saying is actually true. Because what I just saw don't add up. Because see, the narcissist has got like many different faces. The same way they have all of these demons residing in them for all of those sins that they're carrying around, they also have a different mask that they wear in front of different people to fool people and glamour people into thinking they're better than they really are. Because at this point in the game, you and the narcissist really know what happened between you two and why y'all had a falling out. They're going to tell lies to everybody else because they're pathological liars. They lie like they breathe. They are of their father, the devil. So they're going to lie. But once you make it public record of what they did, what they said, and how they behaved, it's going to become paramount to them that they get you to stop talking. Because the more you talk, the less new victims they can lure in. Now you're going to stop them from eating. And most of these greedy, gluttonous, fat, demonic people have been feeding off of people all over the place. But with you, chosen ones, you came to lock them out for good. That is noble work. Don't ever take that lightly, because a lot of people are not here because they could not take what we went through. They could not put up with it. So if they're going to continue to be the way they are, and you survived it for a reason. God is going to use you to shut the mouths of that narcissist so that they never are able to feed off of his people and his children in his kingdom again. So that is very noble work. You should be proud of yourself, because a lot of people don't make it. But since I have made it, see, my situation is this narcissist may have stolen me under false pretenses and tried to ruin my life at 10 years old. This bitch started it, I'm gonna finish it. That's how it goes. But I'm not gonna sit there and allow her to continue on and tell everybody that she was a good person, because she's not. She was not a good person. She's an evil person. She is a literal devil. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I should dig up that dead baby and throw it in your lap. What kind of human being says some shit like that about a baby that has passed away? Somebody with no moral conscience. Somebody walking around with a pile of shit where their heart should be. That's the kind of thing. But see, they'll make sure that everybody in the neighborhood sees them as a good person. You know better. Yeah, I got abused. I was taken in by a family that I would have rather been in a foster home. So not only was the narcissist doing it, but then they had their kids taking part in the festivities too. Yeah, Randolph, that's how it went. And as a 10-year-old child, I had no say in the matter. And I'm sitting around a whole family full of evil people. Well, I'm grown now. And now it's time to let everybody know what really went on in that house. So when you see this person, that person is not who you think they are. Like that girl on the airplane, that motherfucker's not real. That's not real. That's not real. And let me tell you how messed up this is too. When I graduated from high school, nobody showed up. After the narcissist held me back and said I failed, but I got my school records and found out this bitch held me back just so she could try to tell me I was stupid. Then when I graduated from college, mind you, the only one in the whole family to graduate college, this bitch go call me talking about I'll come up there to your graduation. You didn't even show up to my high school graduation. You tried to keep me from graduating. And now you want to come up to college where I was and take pictures so you could go back down south and tell everybody you helped me through school when you raggedy, stinking bitch, you didn't do nothing. That's what it came down to. They wanted to come up there and brag about your success because they know they have no ties to who you are as a person because they've done everything in their power to stop you. So the success that you are right now, they know they have done nothing to contribute to that. But they want to get their hands in it somehow because they love to meddle. They love to meddle. They nosy people. See, these are the kind of people that should have got their ass beat for messing with people and getting in other people's business. But that's the way they operate. They've been operating that way for a very, very long time. So, since people in the public is the only things they care about, hit them where it hurts. The same way they put us through emotional hell just to get and feed off our emotions, hit their ass in front of the same people they seem to idolize and worship. You're going to make them just as mad. But see, the thing about it this time around is as you make that narcissist mad and you make them super, super pissed off, they're going to start reacting. And the same people that they've been lying to are going to get a chance to see the real them. Now they can't go out and pick up prey as easily as they used to. And plus the fact they're getting older. Now that they're getting older, they can't lure in fresh victims anymore. She can't use her body, that fake, phony, nice personality that she does to lure people in. She can't use that. Because eventually, the older the narcissist gets, they start to look like what they put others through. And that's only fair play. They get what they damn deserve. So the people that are around them are basically the ones that's going to have to prop their old, wrinkled, stale, disgusting behinds up. And because they lived a life of wickedness, these people that were around them are going to start falling by the wayside because people ain't going to have time to be dealing with this foolishness. You notice that every time you see somebody, they always got something going on? You can never say hey to this person because as soon as you say, how you doing? Oh, well, my back is bothering me and I feel like this and this. And I was like, that's just a general greeting. How are you doing? I don't want to know your life fucking story. But see, this is the thing. Once they start getting older, the narcissist gets worse and worse and worse because all of that toxic bile that they have in their body begins to cause sepsis. And the older they get, they can't unleash that bile on anybody else because they can't pull in new victims as easily as they used to. They can't do it anymore. So they're sitting around with all this toxicity and it's seeping through their pores. And the people that they had around them over years and years of abuse have just learned to walk away from them. They just learn to walk away from these people because they don't want to deal with them at all. Which means that all this toxicity inside of their body is starting to attack their own body. They can't sleep because the same mind that they use to manipulate others is now turned on them. That's why most of them have dementia and Alzheimer's, because their minds are so used to being manipulative and fucking with shit. Now they physically can't do it. There aren't the people around them so that they can mix and mangle up and get in there and tinker around and cause dissension and problems between people. So that mind has to do something with its time. It turns on the host. Those demons inside that person turn on the host. This is what they get for a lifetime of wickedness, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Like I was saying, I got to pay on this room. So if you can contribute to the channel, Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. I'll get those and can take those right around the office to ensure that me and the puppies have a place to stay. Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. In the description, we have the GoFundMe as well, which is to help with the cancer appointments and things that I have coming up because I start chemo and radiation on the 20th. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, go ahead and subscribe, guys. See, this is why they harass you. They're trying to get you to a point where you react. Because, see, that's a very big thing, reactive abuse. What they do is, I love you too, bro. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. Every time they pop back up, they're trying to get you mentally to revert back to the place you was when you were being abused. That's why it's so crucial that when you cut these people off, make their ass stay out. Because, see, they don't respect boundaries. And they know that the longer you are away from them, the stronger and healthier you get. And by you staying stronger and healthier, that demon inside of them is getting madder and madder because that demon is promised your head by that narcissist. But one way or the other, but us chosen ones know the game. We know what the game is. So the only head that demon is going to be taking is going to be that narcissist. It's going to be the narcissist. But what they do is they keep popping up because they're trying to get you to remember who you were back in the time when they were abusing you. That way, any pride, self-esteem, or self-value you have is decreased. The gates are down and the demons can enter. That's what they've been hoping for this entire time. But the demon can't literally just invade your body because the Holy Spirit resides in us. We're not like these average people out here. We're not like Joe Schmo down the street or some girl down the road, some Thottimus Prime. We're not like these people. We have morals, character. There's a sense of right and wrong. And the Holy Spirit resides in us. So that demon ain't gonna get no easy access to us. And since they wanted to hurt, they wanted to hit you where it hurts, hit them where it hurts. Tell your story. Let people know what's going on with you. You ain't got to use nobody's name so they can't take you to court for slander because you know they're peasants, they're petty people, they're garbage individuals, so they will try. But trust me, if people from your past know you, they know the people you were around. They can put two and two together. They can put two and two together to say what the situation is. Tell your story. Tell your story. Because the narcissist is always scheming. So even if you tell your story, people may not believe you right out the gate, but eventually they will. And the narcissist's mind is going to betray them anyway. Because they're going to constantly be looking around at everybody around them because they know that you're telling your story. They just don't know who's paying attention to it and who's not. And some people who might not say a word to you about believing anything you saying already started putting clues together about this situation, and they actually believe you. See, that's the thing. The narcissist doesn't know who's listening and who's not. They don't know who's listening and who's not. And this is the thing too. The narcissist has a whole host of other people that they have burned in the past who are talking to people as well about them. So just because you saying something about the narcissist, trust me, you are not the first one. They have a whole host of people that they have burned in the past that got some pretty scathing words to say about that narcissist. Because they've done a lifetime of wickedness and they deserve every bit of misery that's coming from them. So the first thing I do is I let everybody know exactly what this person is. You could choose to believe me or not. That is entirely your choice. If they don't believe me, that's not going to change what I went through at the age of 10 years old up until 17, living with a satanic, evil woman and her offspring. So whether or not they believe me doesn't change anything. Just put a pin in their bonnet and let them think about it for a while. And eventually, as time goes on, the narcissist will have points in their life where that mask will fall. And you know how they say the streets is always watching? People's going to start seeing a glimpse of who they really are. And the two pictures ain't going to jive. But think about it this way. You actually doing the Lord's work and saving some of his children from eternity in hellfire because of these people. Because of these people. So you are doing good work. And if you take it a little bit of food and fuel from these narcissists at the same time, that's just gravy. That's just gravy. See, because they see us as a special body for demons to inhabit. We are the top prize at the carnival. Everybody wants the big pink bear. I believe you too. Thanks, Kid Chocolate. We are the big pink bear at the carnival. We are the prize everybody wants. Have you ever noticed that you can move to a completely different area and you start making associates and meeting people, but they all start to exhibit the same traits the narcissist did? That's because that narcissist, that demon that's inside of that narcissist, is following you all around, jumping body to body to body to get at you because you are the special prize. Ever since you was born on this earth, the enemy has been trying to get you into his kingdom. He sent Larry, Curly, and Moe, every narcissist, every flunky, into your life to try to get you to a point where he can have your soul. So you are way more popular than Keisha down the street, than the dude that's in and out of jail, fucking every woman he see and fucking every dude in jail. You passed that. You are not a regular soul. You are not no Joe Schmo down the street kind of person. That is not you. You have a high bounty on your head because you belong to the Most High. And you know how the devil always wants to take from God. He wants your soul so bad just so he can stick it to God. But it's our jobs as children of the Most High to not only not allow him access to our soul, but make sure it's even more difficult for him to get his hands and his paws and his hooks into other children of the Most High. So not only are we not helping his kingdom grow, we pulling people out of his kingdom and putting them in the Lord's kingdom. That's what we're here to do. That's why they couldn't overtake us with the foolishness and the shenanigans that they have been putting us through in the past. What's going on, Calvin? I appreciate you being here. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. I share this video, guys. I'm trying to pay on the room here. So if you can contribute to the channel, because tomorrow's the last night we have in this room. Down below in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. So we are special. We are a special prize. Because see, even Satan knew when we were born, before we knew Hold on one second. Thank you, Anthony. You just the fellow chosen ones. We just to pull people. Yeah, Miss Troy. That's exactly what I say. We here to pull people. We here to dismantle Satan's kingdom down here on earth. We here to dismantle it, tear that bitch up, because he's had a chokehold on a lot of people for a very, very long time. And we were the ones he wanted from the very beginning, because I mean, we had people coming after us before we even knew who we was. So Satan automatically knew from the very gate that we belong to God. But his worshipers, the narcissists, the people who follow him, he sent them into our lives to try to finish us off by making a deal with these narcissists that the narcissists could not possibly have any shot in hell of actually winning in that deal with Satan. But Satan knew that. Satan don't care about their ass neither. He don't care about their ass neither. So Satan gassed them up and sent them up against the chosen one, just so that Satan could turn around and torture their asses for not getting a chosen one, even though Satan knew you were a chosen one from the day you were born. That's how much he hates his own children. That's how much Satan hates the narcissists. The narcissist sent them Satan sent them narcissists on a fool's mission to come after you. He sent them on a fool's errand to come after you. When Satan knew from the time you was in your mother's womb who you were, and that the narcissist didn't have a shot in hell of luring you to his kingdom. But it's really not about that. Satan wants to kill, steal, and destroy from everybody, not just the chosen ones, from his own ones too. So he sent them on an assignment, had them make a bargain to take your soul when they know good and when he knew good and fucking well they were not gonna get your soul. But that's the way so he can stick it to the narcissist too, because Satan don't care. He's already damned. He's already damned. He knows that. That's why he's on such a short timetable. But then he could turn around and torture the same people, the same narcissists that he helped. He's going to turn around and torture them even more for an eternity by sending them on a fool's mission to go up against one of God's chosen ones. And that's you guys. Yeah. So there's no honor among motherfucking thieves. You ever see, what was that movie? Was it Players Club? When he was Dollar Bill, Bernie Mac was Dollar Bill. There's no honor among motherfucking thieves. Satan knew who you were. Satan knew there wasn't a shot in hell of that narcissist ever getting you down to his kingdom. But now the narcissist is on the hook for that shit. That's why they keep popping up in your life. That's why they can't leave well enough alone. That's why they have to keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up. And so now I made it to a point, since they don't want to respect boundaries. Every time I see them, I'm to the point where I'm going to make some kind of comment. Oh, I can't believe they just let any old thing walk up in here. Because these little comments like that piss a narcissist off. Because they're constantly competing with us to try to prove that either we are as low down and repulsive as they are, or that they can stand next to us because they are just as righteous as we are. But we both know them not to be true. They're both not true. The narcissist is a disgusting human being. And since they don't want to stop, and respect boundaries, I'm going to make sure that they know and that they feel that they're garbage. Just on the hopes that they would drop that mask and flip out so that everybody around them can get a good look at what they're standing next to. A really good look at what they're standing next to. And Chosen Ones, this is what it is. We're in our pursuit to try to save people. We got to realize that when some people, they're not good for us. People have a hard time believing we the chosen ones when we tolerate having gargoyles and useless, evil, wicked people around us. So once we realize that this person can't be saved, there's nothing that can be saved about this person, we have to let them go. We have to let them go. Because let the dead bury their dead. That's why they can go, somebody in the neighborhood can die, get caught up in some gangbanging or something stupid and ignorant like that, and the whole town shows up to the funeral. Everybody and their mama out there to bury this wicked person. That's because they are of the world. The world loves its own. The world loves its own. So let the dead bury their dead. If something happened to me, I would really, really hope there's not a lot of people at my funeral. Because I was in the world, but not of the world. And I don't need to have friends. I don't need all these people who could care less about me pretending that they care. Because all they're going to do is turn that funeral into a production. Everybody falling out and carrying on. Sapphire, chill out. Sitting around carrying on, flipping out. Ooh, Sapphire, please, girl. She wanted to say hey to y'all. This is my little baby, y'all. We're trying to make sure that we have a place to stay. Ain't that right, Sapphire? My little baby. But see, that's what it comes down to. They go to the funeral service, a whole bunch of them, performing and carrying on, acting like this person in this coffin was a very good person, when this person was not a good person. They're going to take that person's funeral and make themselves the main centerpiece, carrying on, screaming and falling out and all of this good stuff. Because it's going to be that person's funeral, but the narcissist is going to take it to make it their moment. They always do that. They always do that. They want all focus on them. Thank you so much. Thank the Lord. Guys, if you want to contribute, the best ways would be Cash App and PayPal down below in the description. $ Anthony Young. Thank the Lord for the contribution to the channel. Down below in the description box is the information. $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We have the GoFundMe down below for the cancer stuff that I'll be going through this month. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, guys, or whoever may need it. Put it on all your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them, guys. Get this message out there to people who may need it. But see, we were always considered a special prize. We were always considered a special prize. That's why they put so much effort in trying to destroy us. That's why. They worked overtime at trying to destroy us. Because we were the ones, we were that prize pink bear at the carnival. They had so many years to try to do it. But once that season is over, they're going to have to sit back because they're running out of time. They're running out of time. And that narcissist fate is tied heavily and directly to you because they made a deal for your soul and they haven't been able to come through. So when the devil does remove them from this earth, it's going to be in a painful manner. It's going to be in a painful manner. And trust me, they will be isolated and alone. And a lot of people will turn their backs on them because they're going to be able to realize as time goes on and this person gets older, that they are not good people, and most people are not going to come out. They're not going to stop what they're doing to go check up on somebody who has an evil, wicked heart. So the narcissist circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Because see, narcissists feed off of unhealed empathy. If you're not healed, the narcissist is feeding off of you. Because we're so overcome with emotion, we are very emotionally intelligent people. We do not like to see wickedness. We do not like to see people who wrong good people. That burns us up very, very bad. That burns us up really, really bad. To see good people get treated bad and bad people get treated good. That's why they keep showing up, because we're like a well of emotion. And since they feed off of emotion, they come up to us figuring they can get themselves a nice little snack off of the emotional output of an empath. But once we realize what they in it for, we cut their asses off at the pass. We cut them off at the pass so that they can't feed off of us. Now those greedy, gluttonous, money-hungry, satanic people are starved out. So not only are they looking bad, smelling bad, feeling bad, losing weight, now the same demon that they were so buddy bit with is now pissed off because they haven't held up to their end of the deal. And with every passing year, they're going to start getting more and more stressed out because that demon is going to be coming to collect pretty soon. That demon's going to be coming to collect pretty soon. And they are going to have no soul. They are not going to have us to turn over to them. So now they're in the hands of an even angrier demon than normal. That's what they get. They're eternal losers. They made a dumb deal. They made a stupid deal. And how stupid can you be to go against your own creator? If you're willing to go against your own creator, there's no redeemable qualities about you. There's no redeemable qualities about you. And eventually what you put out into the world, you will get back. See, because we are full of emotion. And narcissists are demons that need to feed off of that. That's why when they come and say, hey, you don't even have to say anything. I want nothing to do with you or the entities that dwell within you. Oh, that burns them up. Especially if you make them feel like they're less than you. That's a good way to get under their skin. Oh, you think you better than me? If that pisses you off, yeah. If that pisses you off, yeah. I think I'm better than you. Does it make you mad? Does it piss you off? Good, 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 good. I just want to make sure what I'm doing is working. But they want to feed off of your emotion because we have a high energy in saying what's right and wrong. We have a high moral compass. We do not tolerate wrongdoing no matter what form it comes in. So they'll do little sneaky shit just to get you agitated and emotionally upset so they can feed off of you. But once you know what they're capable of and what they need, and they need to feed, so they're going to do some shit like this just to get up under you, and you cut that source of food off of them, that supply off of them, they'll get more and more desperate to try to get a reaction out of you. And while they're doing all of this frivolous, foolish shit, other people in the neighborhood are starting to see the real them behind that mask. That's the best word of mouth. That's the best validity to whatever you've been saying about them than you can get. Because now these other people are like, you know what, maybe he is saying something right, because that person right, that don't look right. That don't look right. That person right, they look bad shit crazy. Yeah, because see what they do is they do this tightrope act where they are one way and they pretend to be another. But if you can get that narcissist mad enough, that real face is going to come out from behind that mask and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, what is that? That's what I was telling you about. That's what all of us chosen ones were telling you about. These people are not human. They are not human. They are a husky body that is ashy, dead looking, but it's demons inside that body. What's that name? Delang, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, Leia. I appreciate you being here. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So they're going to keep trying to get a reaction out of you because they want to offend you so greatly that you give up your emotion and they can feed. But if you treat them like they're disgusting and repulsive and you want nothing to do with them, it's going to burn them up because they're constantly trying to admit to themselves that they are just as good and just as honorable and just as noble as you are. And when you treat them like they're nothing, it enrages them. And that's the best way to get their mask to slip so that other people can see the real person behind them. They can see that real entity dwelling within that person. And all that does is make their circle of people even smaller. It makes their people even smaller. People don't want to rock with them. People don't trust them. That's exactly what they need. Because before they go into the ground for that dirt nap, shrink that circle small so that their influence can no longer be seen or felt upon this earth, so that they can go down into the grave and into hell where they belong, where they can do no more damage to God's kingdom. You see what I'm saying? The devil jumped out of him so fast. See, as when it comes to emotions, chosen ones, they'll do shit just to upset you because they know you have a moral compass and that you right is right and wrong is wrong. And they know what they're going to do is try to piss you off. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them nothing. I wouldn't say hey to them. We not friends. We not, how you doing? We're not doing that. And the fact that you won't speak to them is going to eat them up, because you think you better than me. As long as that pisses you off, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Because the more you can get them to come out of their character and piss them off bad enough, that gives the other people a chance to see what they really standing around, to see what they really chilling with. You sitting here rocking with a demon and wondering why you can't have nothing good happen in your life. You wondering why every time something turns around, you having a hard time in your life. It's because of the company you keeping. The same people you sitting down breaking bread with, talking with, are going right behind your back and trying to fuck your life up to keep you there with them, because misery loves company. Starve the demon of any emotional supply at all. Make sure that you're getting your word out there to people to let them know that this is what's going on, so that other people can learn to protect themselves. We got to reach one, teach one, get it out there to everybody, so that people know that these kind of people should not be tolerated at all. Because if you give them an inch, they will take a yard. You can't even allow somebody like this to even, somebody, can I use your restroom? No, you can't, but there's a gas station down the street. Have nothing to do with them, because all they're going to do is try to come into your house and drop something in there so that a demonic entity can be tied to whatever object they threw behind your couch or whatever, so that that demon will have access to be inside your home. You can't trust them with anything, because everything that the narcissist does is 99% selfish, 99% wicked. They'll try to make it look like they're doing something benevolent and doing something out of the kindness of their own heart, but they have no heart. Cheryl, thank you so much for the contribution to the channel, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. If anybody can and wants to contribute to the channel so that me and the puppies have a place to stay tomorrow, it's down below in the Cash App, $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We have the supers available, and I want to thank those who gave for the supers. GoFundMe's down below in the description box too, guys. Don't forget to share this video with other people out here, guys. If I do come up with donations so that I and me and the dogs can stay in the room, because it's like $50 a night. So if some contributions come in and I can pay on the room at the hotel, I will be going live Monday evening, 6 o'clock as well. But as far as it goes, tomorrow, it's supposed to be my last day in the hotel room. Hopefully God will send some donations in and we'll be able to stay. But I should be back on Monday night if all goes well. All right, guys. This has been my video, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cheryl. And thank you to everyone who sent through the supers as well, guys. I hope this content was good for you guys. I'll be back Monday. Do me a favor, too. If you can, guys, if you have any ideas about topics that you would like for me to discuss, in the description box below, the one for a Hot Looker Outlook, the email, send that to me, guys. Send me the information about the topic that you want me to research so that I can start getting some content up there that you guys have requested. So down below in the description, there's an email address. Email me with any topics that you want me to discuss in the show, guys. But I'm getting ready to go, guys. But until I talk to you again, guys, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here cold-blooded, y'all. So stay safe, y'all. Thank you so much. Peace.